welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another week in my life, or a few days of my life. We're currently getting ready right now to head out to dinner. We're going to Dr. Kebab in Agana, and then afterwards we're going to be going bowling at Leo Palace. So we're going to head out to dinner, go bowling, and then I'm also going to have a couple of updates for you guys throughout the week. I have a couple of crochet updates. I'm currently making a baby blanket, and then I'm making a different one. And then I'm also making a couple of like hair bandanas or hair scarves, and I'll show it to you guys to see the progress and probably take you guys throughout the week while I'm crocheting. And then I have a couple of reading updates. I did start a new book on my Kindle, and it's a dark romance. And I also wanted to show you guys, I ended up doing my nails yesterday. It feels nice to have a refresh, and I went for like, I think this is more towards like spring / St. Patty's. So I'm prepared for that at least. And it's so funny because when I was looking at these nails, I was thinking of like pistachio or matcha. And then when my husband saw it, he said avocado green. And now I can't unsee it. These are our bowling balls. Tell me how I have my own ball, but I still suck at bowling. Make it make sense. It looks so pretty outside.
Where's my jacket?
My jacket. Why does filming in here look so nice? This is the chicken shawarma bowl, pita bread, lamb shawarma bowl, and then this is regular hummus. Finished eating and we're looking forward to some yummy crisp water, but he forgot his water bottle, so now we're both gonna suffer because we're both thirsty, and we're gonna head over to the bowling alley at Leo Palace now. The sky looks so nice. There's my favorite place on earth. Cross. There's their villas, and then another baseball field. What are they? These are their hotels, basically. There's like multiple buildings. This is their main building, and then the golf course is in the back, and then the bowling alley is here. We used to have 2 18-hole courses that were operating, but right now they only have 1.5 that's operating. I think, honestly, it would have been really nice to see this place when it first opened up, but it's still pretty regardless, even with a lot of it not being like functional, because I think a lot of their baseball fields too, they're not really using. Maybe a couple are open. Probably also crazy to keep a lot of people staffed here. That's the noisy bowling bag. have a game room. They have a pool table, and it's like a sports bar. And then they also have a karaoke room. So they just newly renovated this place, so it looks pretty good right now. I don't really know what it looked like before though. Okay, so by game room, I mean they have an area where you can play with a PlayStation and an Xbox, and then they have like mahjong. There's a lot of ping pong tables. and darts. And then pool. Pool's $10 an hour for the table. Everything is like insanely brand new here because they just reopened back in January. They were closed for quite a while. This is our first time here though. That's me. I'm Boba and Wancha.
Your turn.
Mine? You got a strike? You got a strike? Okay, Granny Square blanket update. These are all the squares. And then I ended up doing a white border around all of it so that it can look a little bit more uniformed since not a lot of the squares match. And now I just have to connect them all, and then I'm going to be doing a scalloped edge border around the whole blanket. And there's my trusty little helper who did one double crochet. I really like these squares. They look so cute. And then, I don't know, babe, what do you think? Do you think we should stick with this layout? Yeah. Okay, another update for you guys. I'm really sad about this, but I ended up connecting all the granny squares, and I even like blocked the blanket. Like I soaked it in water and then dried it, and I don't like how it looks. Like it feels very nice and soft, but I think the stitches where I connected them are too tight possibly, or maybe it's because the daisy granny squares are smaller than the regular granny squares, but it's like all warped and it just doesn't look the same. And I don't know if I want to gift it like this. Like, I still need to do the border obviously, and then sew in all the edges, but I'm really sad that it looks like this because I just wanted it to look like a flat blanket. But I'm not sure if it was because I didn't do like the mattress stitch, or if it's the way I connected it, or the size difference. Like, yeah, it could be a number of things that I did wrong, and it just ultimately looks like really warped and like bubbled. It looks so weird. I don't like that. But I'm still thinking maybe I'll just finish it just to see the finished product. But at least the colors are cute. So today is February 19th and it's Wednesday, and I thought I'd show you guys my reading journal that I've had for a couple of years that I have not kept up with, but I'm going to try and be a little bit more consistent with it. So this is how the front looks. If you guys saw a previous vlog where when I did first start this, it did have like, I think a different sticker here, but I removed it and changed it with this because it's so much more cuter, and I actually made that sticker just recently, so I just wanted to put it there. So I'm going to give you guys a little tour of my reading journal. And when I first started this reading journal, I didn't really have a lot of stickers or like scrapbooking paper, but now I do. So I'm getting a little bit better at it. This is the title page where I just put reading journal, and it's kind of plain, but it's okay for now. And then the first page was the 2023 wrap up that I first did when I started this. And it's just kind of plain. It just shows all the books that I read, and I actually kind of like it like that. This was like the first layout page that I did, and it's with love and other words, and I put more time and effort into this part than I did on like actually writing my thoughts on the book. So with the next page, you guys will see that I actually ended up changing that. And this one is my 2024 reading wrap up, and I just need to add the title, and I'm thinking of adding some stickers and doodles just to make it look a little bit cuter. And then this next page is one of my favorite pages because it's like one of the more in-depth pages I've done so far. So this is the Nocticadia reading journal page, and I really like how this one turned out. I was a little bit more thorough with my thoughts on the book. It's not really like, it is kind of like a mini review, but it's just mainly like what I thought of the book and some of my favorite things about it. And then obviously some pictures that remind me of the book, and like stickers and quotes, and then there's the book cover. So I really love how this one turned out. And then the next one I'm still working on. This is going to be the Heartless page, and I just printed out some things that also reminded me of the book. And then I'm going to do the layout and then write down like my thoughts and mini review of the book. And I just feel like this is an easier way for me to be able to keep up with this reading journal, because it's not realistic for me to think that I'm going to be able to do this for every single book that I read. I think I'm only going to be doing this for like my favorite books, because that's just more manageable. And if you guys are wondering why I have this, like this is a old book. I actually got a copy of Twilight from the thrift store, and I didn't realize that someone had like drawn in some of the pages. So I ended up just repurposing it, and I tore out all the pages, and I'm going to be using it for like scrapbooking and my book journaling. So this is actually from Twilight. I think it looks so cute with like, you know, the pages of an actual book. That's why. So I'm just going to be repurposing it, and I just don't want to like let it go to waste. I did end up getting another copy of Twilight. I found the entire series of Twilight at the thrift store that was all complete and not drawn all over. And it's actually over here if you guys can see it. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a little short story I think that came with it. And I got that at the thrift store, and none of it has any drawing or writing in the page, so I'm really happy about that. But I just wanted to give you guys a small little update on my reading journal. Hopefully I can be more consistent with it. I feel like I'm always saying that. But actually seeing it all laid out on the page kind of gives me that motivation. And then this is just another random update again. This is like my personal scrapbooking little journal. It's a little bit different from my actual journal where I write more. This one is more for like pictures and souvenirs. So this is actually from when I went to a coffee shop called Slow Walk with my mom. And I just printed some pictures of our day there, and then that's like the coffee sleeve, and then the napkin and the receipt and more pictures. So I just really like how that turned out. So it's just good for things that I want to like highlight, and I really enjoyed this day, and I managed to collect a couple stuff for this. And then this one is still in progress. This was from our trip to Saipan, and this was us at Lao Lao Bay Golf Resort. So I just need to print a few more things, and then I'll probably add some like the stamped letters of maybe the date, or like it saying like Lao Lao possibly. I'm still not sure about the layout for this one. I just did the base of it, and later on I'll add in all the details. And then these are pictures from, I believe, November to December 2024, or just December. So I'm just gonna do probably like these 2 pages if all of it can fit. If not, I'll do another set of pages just to kind of document December, because I feel like we had a lot of fun in December, and I did so much for my business too, and I just want to document that. So that's my little update with my 2 journals. I just wanted to show you guys. Hi everyone, so it's Thursday, February 20th, and I have a couple of updates for you guys. So crochet updates, I have not been able to finish any of the blankets that I've started so far because I'm not liking how they're turning out, so I'm just like not finishing them. So I'm taking a bit of a breather from crocheting because it's getting a little bit draining to keep starting projects and not finishing them. Like I think I've started like 2 or 3 blankets already, and I haven't finished them because they're not turning out how I want them to look. I'm taking a little bit of a break from that. And then reading wise, I did finish a book recently after reading Heartless, which I really liked, and I think it put me in a bit of a slump. But I recently finished reading Obsession by Gemma Ware. I'm not sure how to say that, but I gave it a 3 stars. It was a dark romance, and like, if you like books where the male main character is like completely unhinged and obsessed to the point where the female main character is like, she's fighting it every step of the way. Like she doesn't want it. Like she doesn't want to be with him, but he's not really giving her a choice. Like he's so obsessed with her. It's like almost like borderline stalking. But yeah, I gave that a 3 stars. I didn't really enjoy it too much, but I think that could just be because I'm in a reading slump. So I tried to start another book after that, and I actually forgot what it's called already. I think it's like the Bennett's Rules series or something like that. It's another dark romance, and I got 50% into the book on my Kindle, and I didn't finish it. Like I didn't want to read it anymore. So I'm trying to start the next book in the Chestnut Spring series to see if maybe that'll get me out of a reading slump. I think it might be Reckless or Powerless. It's the one about Jasper and Sloane. Whichever book that is, that's the one I started to see if it's gonna get me out. And I'm only a few pages in so far, so it seems I'm hitting a brick wall on crocheting and reading so far. I may have burnt myself out, but I'm gonna get myself out of this. I'm gonna force myself. I don't care. I'm not the type of person that needs time away to relax usually. Sometimes I have to force myself back into it to start to like get on a roll, but I think right now I will take a little bit of a break. Maybe not reading, like I'm gonna keep trying to read till I find a book that's gonna get me through it, but crocheting, I definitely need a break. So since I'm taking a break from crocheting just for like, and when I say break, I mean a couple of days, I'm gonna pick it up, don't worry. I am starting to try to get a little bit more into punch needling because I did really enjoy it. The only problem was the kit that I got only came with a certain amount of like fabric and felt. So basically I need more fabric and felt. And the other day I went with my husband to the craft store and we found some of the fabric. The only problem is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very like see-through. Like the stitches are very open. So the hook that I have, or the needle that I have, I think it's too small for this type of fabric. So I'm either going to have to go get a new needle, like a bigger one that'll do well with this fabric, or I'm gonna go get some of the correct fabric for this needle. It's either or. But I just really want to do it because I have so many ideas on things that I want to do with punch needling, and I feel like it's gonna be a good addition to my business since I already have like crocheted projects. I really love like fiber art. I think that's what they call it. Wish me luck that I find what I'm looking for, because I really want to start, like, I really like doing this while I'm watching my show too, or like when we're watching movies at night. I like to either crochet, and then it'll be fun to add another hobby to that. So wish me luck while I try to find more punch needle stuff. It's a little bit hard here because if you do find it, it's gonna be really expensive, and then either you just don't find it at all. Don't mind my appearance. It's a couple hours later and I wanted to update you guys. I just got home from doing all my errands and I had a bit of luck, and I ended up finding the punch needle that I was looking for that's gonna go well with the fabric that I have. And then I also ended up getting some more fabric that I'm gonna be able to use with the other needle that I have, just so that I have some options to see which one I like better. But let me show you guys this punch needle because it's so funny. When I was looking at it, I literally feel like the packaging, I felt like I was at Ollivander's looking for a wand, like I was in Harry Potter or something. But let me show it to you guys. So this is how the punch needle looks, and this is how the box looks. And the size I got was, it says number 10 and then fine. I'm not sure what the difference is. One difference that I did notice though was when she was showing me the other needles, there are different sizes, I think. So this one is the smaller one. So the one, she had another one there that said regular, and that one just looked a little bit bigger. So here's what's on the inside. And then it's very different from the other punch needle that I have, but she let me try it out in store and I really liked it. So I'm going to give this one a try with the cloth that I bought from her already. And then inside the box, there's just like, I guess, a little guide for punch needling. And then it also has like a little handbook, which is so cute and useful. I guess it shows you how to do certain stitches, which is actually really cool. I didn't even know this came. Oh, so here are the regular sizes. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the difference between the regular needle and the fine needle. So left is regular, right is fine, and it's just like smaller, I guess. And then they have other sizes. It says regular and fine. And then I guess it's just in the loops, I guess. I don't know. I'm still learning punch needle, so this is going to be really useful. But now maybe I can work on the frame that I had stretched already, and we'll see how this is going to turn out. So this is how it looks. And then I'm going to try and punch needle a little. Hopefully I make a cute little project.